I'm going to demonstrate how to properly section for a 9-section perm wrap, also called a 9-block or rectangle wrap. So to begin, we are going to make a straight part down the center. It is okay to have your mannequin facing towards you for this. Now, our measurements, any long perm rod, no matter what the color, is 3 inches in length. So you can use a perm rod to measure, or you can use your comb. I prefer to use my comb. Either one is acceptable. So we will measure 3 inches from the front hairline back. Put your finger on, and I'm going to part a straight line from that 3-inch point. And the same on the other side. I need to be a full 3 inches back from the front hairline. Now, on either side of the part, we need to be just less than 3 inches. So 1.5, just under 1.5, I am going to part straight down to the center of the eye. So that I am, when this section is complete, it is just under 3 inches. Nice straight line to the center of the eye. Exactly the same on the other side. Nice straight line. So I want to bring this section forward. Have a look. It should be just under 3 inches across. This line should come right to the center of the eye. This line should also be right in the center of the eye. Really important that this section is done properly. If this section is off, the rest of your sections will also be off. Sections need to be clipped neatly into the center so that we can see our parts. No ends out, nice clean sections, and clip. Gotta move to one side. The length across here does not matter. Because of recessions, don't ever measure along this line. From the corner of that section, we're going to measure 1 full finger width behind the ear. So if you put your finger behind the ear, and it's a slight diagonal back line. So from the corner of your top section, slight diagonal back line, 1 full finger width behind the ear. And it is very slight diagonal back. And when I measure at the eyebrow, on this mannequin, I should be about 2.5 inches. Head sizes will change. You always have to be under 3 inches, or the length of a perm rod. Now, when I bring this hair forward on this mannequin, I'm covering the ear, which means I do need to take a small section off the bottom so that this will clear the top of the ear. Again, twist this, nice clean section, no ends sticking out, and clipped. And we will do the same on the other side. So again, from the corner of your top square to 1 full finger width behind the ear, a slight diagonal back line. Again, making sure that when this hair comes forward, it clears the top of the ear. When we measure at the eyebrow, we should be 2.5 inches. Again, nicely clipped in the center of your section. Get your ends in and your jaw clip over top. Now for your back sections, it is really difficult to come straight down your center back and keep it straight. So what we will do is, at the widest area of the head, about 2.5 inches, put your finger on. From the corner of that top section, we are going to curve to our finger. Separate, get that hair out of the way. So this is about 2.5 inches. Head sizes will vary as long as you're not more than 3. Then in the nape, I'm going to lift up and I want to measure 1 inch in at the hairline and come straight down to that inch. So curved, then straight. Now I will subdivide this section again, so I'm just going to put a clip for now. I'm going to go to the other side and do the same thing. So at the widest area, 2.5 inches, put my finger on, and from the corner of my top square, I curve to my finger. Keep that hair out of your way. So again, 2.5 inches, and at the nape, we want to go 1 inch in from the corner of the nape, straight down. Again, because I will further subdivide this, I'm just going to clip this section out of my way. My center back, what I have left, should be 2.5 inches as well. And I'm now centered. So at this point, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to subdivide my 3 nape sections. So diameter of your rod, we want to measure 1, 2, 3 full rod diameters up. How high this section is will depend on the diameter or the size of rod you're using. So this one, you do need to use your perm rod because it will change depending on rod diameter. So now I'm going to clip this section neatly out of the way, clip my nape section neatly out of the way, and nice clean sections, ends within your clip. From here on my side sections, all I need to do is match up straight from my center. So straight across, and I will clip this section comb that hair into the center so that you can see your parting lines. And secured, clip my nape section. And the same on the other side. So straight across from the center section. And my final nape section. And clip. So there we have our 9 sections. Your top, both sides, 3 back sections, 3 nape sections. Then we will be ready to wrap.